Hi, everybody. I decided to come on live because it's kind of automatic. It's automatically posted to YouTube, so it's the easiest way to get out here. Oh, what's this? Okay, just a minute. Um, okay, I'm back. I came on here to talk about a few things. One is Yerba Mate. I'm, I bought this kind, Eco Teas. I really like it. I just made some that I can have while I'm doing the live here. And um, it's really hot, so I'm probably not going to sip any, but I got this beautiful mug and it's kind of purple. When you're outside in the sunshine, it looks purple, but it's mostly brown. And it's got yerba mate. I don't put anything in it. I just make the tea. Good. Years ago, when I drank yerba mate like all day, every day, I didn't know of its benefits. I just knew I loved it, and I drank it every single day, all day long, pretty much. Um, what is this down here? Okay, so I used to drink the brand Gayaki, and I always drank the smoked kind, and I loved the taste, and I always put stevia in it. So now I'm avoiding stevia, and this is the brand, the Eco Teas. It's the brand that my local health food store has. And I actually really like this one. It tastes fresher, and I like it without stevia. So I guess the reason I've added it back in. So I've been a really long time with no caffeine, and I was occasionally I would drink a decaf coffee. I actually walked to town this morning and drank a decaf Americano because I wanted to be out and about in my local community. And I brought a book to read, and it was really nice. And I had a decaf Americano at Blue Jay Coffee in downtown Lewiston. So the the yerba mate, it's supposed to be able to help you produce more GLP-1, your own natural hormone. And so I've been trying to research this. Mainly, I just take people's words for it. Heard it first from Ben Bickman, and then I hear it on Instagram by, what is his name? Rufus. Can't remember his last name. And then there's another guy on Instagram called Yerba Joe Mate, I think. Anyway, it's kind of making this splash in the carnivore natural movement. And what it's supposed to do, I think it's two things. It's supposed to blunt your appetite and help you produce insulin, which I would think is actually just making you insulin sensitive. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I'm going to try it as an experiment to just drink I'll show you my pot. It's a gorgeous, beautiful pot that I have here. My pot. It's about 2 servings, I would say. It's an antique Shawnee teapot that I love. Anyway, that's my teapot. I'm going to drink one a day and see what happens. I also love that it has supposed to be light caffeine. It's called matine, but it's basically caffeine. It's kind of caffeine with a slightly more energetic feeling to it. So it's a little bit different than caffeine, but it's basically caffeine. And it has a slight amount, not as much as coffee or regular tea. So, but it certainly does wind me up. You can hear it in my voice. It certainly winds me up, and I love how I feel on it. It's kind of like comparing the difference between, like, I haven't drank in 30 years, so bear with me to make this comparison. It's a different buzz, like comparing getting drunk on beer or getting drunk on champagne, of what I remember. I think I've only drank champagne once or twice, so, but it's a little bit higher buzz, caffeine buzz. Anyway, maybe I was feeling the GLP-1 release. Who knows? I don't know. But so that's my experiment. I'm going to drink yerba mate every day for a while and see what it does to my metabolism, to see if I can feel a difference. You know, besides dealing with type 1 diabetes, I think my metabolism is really, really, really healthy because I have trained my body to be very insulin sensitive. So even though I don't make my own insulin, or if I do, I don't make very much, but the insulin that I inject, I only have to use a tiny little bit, which is cool, which basically means I'm very, very insulin sensitive, which is what we all want to be. We all want to be very insulin sensitive, whether you're any kind of diabetic. That's like one of your jobs in life is to make your body very sensitive to its own insulin or injected insulin. Doesn't matter. That is a picture of health. It's called metabolic health. We'll say Benazati, a famous health influencer, he just wrote a book called Metabolic Freedom. So it's a big deal. A lot of people are talking about it. You want your body to be insulin sensitive. So maybe the yerba mate will help me do that. We'll see. It's an experiment. That's one thing I really like about the carnivore diet is it's easy to do your own experiments. We call it N=1 experiment. It's an experiment that you do on your own body. I've done a lot of them. Mostly they've been like, I'll experiment with going from beef, butter, bacon, and eggs to only beef, or only beef and lamb. That's the lion diet. So I do these lion diet experiments every now and then. Every several months I'll do another one to see mostly if I can get my insulin requirements down. And what that does is it does help me be able to reduce my insulin, which to me means that I'm healthier, because I don't need as much insulin to get the results of really good blood sugars. So anyway, that's that. And I wanted to share this with you today because it's towards the end of the month. My birthday is on Tuesday, so it's on the 29th. It's almost the end of the month, which means that it's time to open my registration for my group coaching. So I have a group of people that are trying to get better insulin sensitivity. So it's a group of, includes type 1 diabetics, type 2 diabetics, or anybody interested in getting their own bodies more sensitive to insulin. So we kind of work together. We're on a WhatsApp group, and we encourage each other to stay as close to on the carnivore diet as we can, and to self-experiment to see what works to help us be more insulin sensitive. I wish I could, so we talk about exercise, we talk about food choices. Some of us talk about what would happen if we go on a fat fast? What would happen if we do a sardine fast? I'm not going to do that, because basically it would be a fast because I can't eat them. But I could fast. Last September, I did a 3-day fast. So, like, we share things about this, and we give each other support. And it's a great group, and it's just $25 a month to join. And then we're together in the WhatsApp, and then we also meet on a Zoom meeting once a month. And I've opened a second group of Zooms. So it's either Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern time or 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays. So we have at least 4, sometimes 5 Zoom meetings each week, and you can be in other group. I started the second group, which is the 11 o'clock Eastern group, morning, because I had someone, an international client who wanted to be included, but the time zone, like, it was 2 o'clock in the morning at 7 o'clock Eastern. So I arranged this new class. It's a small class, and they all are small enough for you to get your questions answered and to feel like you get support. And so it's good to have a small group. And we also share together, the two groups together, on the WhatsApp. So that's worked really well for us. Now I'm going to look at the comments to see if there's actually any questions, because I did do this live. Oh, hi, Paulette. Hello, boomers. Awesome. Let's see. These are hilarious. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, I am old. It's my birthday on Tuesday, and I'm going to be 71. So I hope you look this good at 71. Yes, my birthday, my 71st birthday is on Tuesday. Now, I'm a widow. My husband died at the age of 71. He got colon cancer at the age of 70, and he died at 71. Well, it was weird because we both assumed that I would die first because I have type 1 diabetes, or I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 54 years ago. So we just assumed that I would die first. And I think because of that, we never planned how to handle it. But I don't need to get into that now, but I am really happy to be here. Yes, I basically look my age, but I've got a low body fat. I don't weigh a whole lot. I've never been overweight. I have not drank alcohol in 30 years. I haven't used seed oils in 22 years. I have not taken pain medication for headaches in 30 years. I walk 10 miles every day. It makes my story a lot different. I became a carnivore nearly 7 years ago, and I did not come from being obese or super sick, because I had been working on my health for 25 years, really diligently, and I gave up all junk food. Let's see, how long ago? I have to do the arithmetic. 48 years ago. in, what year? 1978. Yeah. So I've been on this journey for a really long time. So yeah, I do look my age. I certainly don't look that good at all at 69. You rock, Amy. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I got started at the health thing pretty early because I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at 16 and I wanted to be healthy. Just in case there was an ever cure, if there was ever a cure or someone figured out how to heal, I wanted to be healthy so that I could take advantage of being cured or healed. Now it's just a way of life. I want to be the healthiest I can be. So when the idea of carnivore came along 7 years ago, I was like, well, I guess this is the next step. And my diet history is in when I was 23, I became a vegetarian and got interested in health foods. That was a long time ago. Right after I got out of college, I started reading nutrition books. And so that was my first step. I just gave up all junk food and started eating whole foods, mostly vegetarian. So I did that for many, many years. Then soon after that, I became convinced that I could heal. So I wanted to heal the type 1 diabetes, but I really saw it as I wanted to heal. I wanted to be the healthiest that I could be. So I just started doing research. I read every book about health and nutrition out there and just figured eventually I'd find it. So I went through many years as a vegetarian, and then what happened next? Oh, I became a raw vegan in 2003, thinking that was going to heal me, and I did that for 7 years. And I felt pretty good at first, and I even was able to lower my insulin requirements at first. I did a lot of fasting and colonics, and I thought, this is it. This is going to work. This is going to work. And then after 6 years or into 7 years, I realized that my body was breaking down. My joints were breaking down, and I started to become very unhealthy. So I had to stop, and that's when I introduced it's actually when I first found out about the carnivore diet. But instead of going carnivore, because it was just too big of a leap for me, instead of that, I went keto. And I did keto for 8 years, and that really served me because it set up my ability to understand my body and to lower my carbs drastically and learn how to get myself into a nutritional ketosis. And so that when I decided to be carnivore, I was ready and my body was ready. So it was an easy transition to the carnivore diet. So I've been happily carnivore it'll be 7 years in November. So that's pretty cool. And, I love the carnivore diet. I love how I feel on it. I love the shopping on a carnivore diet. I love how I feel. Did I already say that? I love how I feel. I love how easy it is to do self-experimentation. And I love my body composition and the results that I get very quickly. I get, like, if I try something new, my body reacts positively every time, really easily, and it's awesome. But I also love this group of amazing individuals that I have in my group coaching, and I would love to invite anybody who would like to do it. And what you do is you can either you can message me on Facebook or on Instagram. I'm Amy Fields Perrin, or here um, on YouTube. You could message me here, just comment. So if you're interested, we can get you signed up and you could join our group. It would be awesome. I'd love to have you. I'm watching the time, and I want to watch if anybody has any questions or comments. And I guess this is it. It's so funny. She's so old. Oh, she's pretty. Oops. Are you having a nice day? I am having a very nice day. Okay, I'm just gonna keep blabbing because I want to see if anybody has any more questions. And look, just message me on either Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and I will answer you and I'll get you signed up to be in our group. It's a wonderful group, and we'd love to help and be, anyway. I'm wondering what I look like if I stand up so you can see. I'm gonna take bathing suit pictures on my birthday, and I'll post them, maybe not here, but I will post them on Instagram. Okay. Oh, what kind of shampoo do I use? That's interesting. I don't, my hair is weird. My hair grows so fast that I have to cut it, and I use a tallow soap on it, and I use whatever I can get. This one was made by my friend Terry. Oh, what is her name? Terry. Well, she makes a shampoo and it's wonderful. And then I use also a handmade soap of a conditioner on my hair. And my hair is really healthy, and it's a lot thicker than it used to be. And I still don't have a ton of gray. It's weird. So I was getting gray when I first went carnivore. And then during the first year of carnivore, my hair changed back to blonde. You can see, if you look close, I have quite a bit of gray hair, but there's still a lot of blonde-ish, dirty blonde color in it too, so that's cool. And like I said, I'm gonna be 71 in 2 days. And what is the tea you drink in the morning? Well, in the morning, in the early morning with breakfast, I drink hot water. I really have gotten used to drinking hot water with my breakfast, and I really like it. I also drink it sometimes in the evening. It's relaxing. I really like how I feel on it. But right now I'm drinking Yerba Maté, and I'm drinking the Eco Teas, this one. I really like this package. It's really beautiful. I'm thinking about doing a little painting with my cup and my tea. I like these colors together, right? Wouldn't that be beautiful? So, yeah, Eco Teas, Yerba Maté. That's what I'm drinking here. That's it. Yep. Thank you. Okay, guys. Well, let me know if you want to join our group. That would be awesome. Love to see you in our group. So I'm just going to sign off here if nobody has any other questions. And I love talking with y'all, and I'll be back on YouTube soon. I'm going to do this more often. What's today? Today is Sunday, and I came on here at about 2. I think that's actually a pretty good time. Sunday afternoon YouTube. So maybe that's the thing I'm going to do. I don't know. A lot of times I take a huge long walk at this time of day, and sometimes I visit family. So it's 2 o'clock. Sunday is not always a great time for me, but when it is, I'll be on here. And you guys take care. I love you all, and see you soon. Now, how do I stop? um, okay. Well, I don't know. Um, no. Does it say end or anything like that? How do I end it? Okay. I'm looking. Maybe this. Nope. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Nope. How do you stop it? Nope.